Hello students, this is Supriya Mogle, Assistant Professor at Center for Distance Education, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. So I'm here to discuss about online examination 2020. The last semester 4 students, they have exam in coming days, and all the students were asking about what type of questions will be there. It is first time it is held online or offline maybe, but the first time it is you are having MCQs in your exam, so students are in confused, they are in confusion that what type of questions will be there and how to solve it, etc. So I have framed some questions so that you will get idea what type of MCQs will be there. So let's start. So first is type of questions. You will have MCQs with 4 options. Okay, then match the pair type means, for example, there are any topic related. There are 4 types, or maybe the concepts, and the part 2 will be having the meaning of that concept, or maybe if there is any types, or what type of, for example, recruitment. So recruitment, in the recruitment, what are the internal sources and external sources. So in the left side they will give the internal sources, and the meaning of that internal sources will be given in the right side, so you have to match the pair. Next is arrange the sequence of any process means, there are so many concepts in which they have the processes from step 1 to the last step. For example, planning. So planning, in the planning process, there is first step is setting the objectives, like that. So you have to arrange, they have, may they they will give all the steps in the question, and you have to arrange that jumbled sequences, or you have to arrange that process as per the appropriate steps. Then odd man out. Okay, odd man out means if there are similar types of 4 words, and one is of another type. For example, same example about recruitment. So they will give 3 types of internal sources of recruitment, and one is from external sources of recruitment. So you have to choose that odd man out. Then statement 1 and statement 2. Okay, there will be a question regarding the concepts with your subjects, and 2 statements will be given, and you have to there is an option means statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is correct, or both are correct, one is correct, second is incorrect, or one is incorrect, second is correct, both are incorrect, like that. Options are there, and you have to choose among them. Then statement with options means, for example, there is one concept, for example, working capital, and they have given statements regarding working capital means working capital definition or their formula, and the third one anything, advantages or disadvantages, and you have to choose the options means, which of the following is true about working capital. Then the options will be only A, only B, or A and B, or A, B, C, etc. Options will be there, so you have to choose in between them. So I have framed some questions, and I have taken the subject entrepreneurship and project management. We'll see the demo types of MCQs. So the subject is entrepreneurship and project management. The question first is, dash is the process of designing, launching, running a new business. Okay, so first of all, while studying for the MCQs, you should be very much clear about the basic concepts. The 80 to 70 to 80% questions will be on the basic concepts. If suppose you are very much clear about the recruitment. So whatever they will ask about recruitment, you should write, you should know that. Okay, so the important thing is you should clear about basic concepts. Now here the question is running a new business. Okay, running a new business, obviously it is uh, related with entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, you should know what is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur, who is entrepreneur? Who runs the business at his own, and the process of designing or a process of running a new business is nothing but entrepreneurship. So the right option will be entrepreneurship. So the your correct answer will be C. So like this, they will give four options in which they will give the definition or meaning of some one concept or anything, any sentence regarding any concept. So this type. Then next is this type also the question is there, means two fill in the blanks are there and you have to choose two words for this. So dash refers to a person who sets up his own business with new ideas or new concept, where dash refers to employee of the organization who is in charge of undertaking innovations in the product, services and processes. So here two definitions are there. Okay, means two main concepts where there are two different persons and they do different type of work regarding entrepreneurship. So first of all, you should read 2 to 3 times the question very carefully what is given, and then go to the options. So the first is C. Dash refers to the person who sets up his own business with new ideas. The person who sets up his own business, he is entrepreneur. So we will have the entrepreneur in three options. Okay, so this will be cut. Then dash refers to an employee of the organization who is in the charge of undertaking innovation in the product. So entrepreneur is going to run his own business, and the person who is going to have innovation in the product, services and process, who is that person? He is intrapreneur. Okay, so here you can see intrapreneur, there is also a spelling changed. Okay, so you should be very much clear about the spellings also, entrepreneur or intrapreneur. So the right answer is B. Entrepreneur means who sets up his new business, and the intrapreneur, INTRA, intrapreneur who does innovation in the products and services. Okay, the next question here: rearrange the steps of business planning process in appropriate sequence. So first of all, you should know what is business planning process and what are their steps. What is the first step? Now here they have given all the steps. Okay, and you have to rearrange, but in some cases they will ask what is the first step in the in the business planning process. This question may be asked, or they may ask anything in the steps, means for example executive summary. So what does it includes executive summary? What is exactly it you know tells about the business planning process? So it may ask according to the question. So the options will be here, they have given the options, so you should know now business description first. So in the business planning process, the very first step, we don't have the business description. We will have the planning, or we will have the setting the goal, setting the objective, like that. But here there is no one option that is setting objectives, or plan is there, but it is future plan, so it may be last step. Okay, future plan. See here all the options are H. Okay, so future plan will be the last, so you should know what is the first step. first step is executive summary. Executive summary. Then business description. So like that you have to arrange this and you have to click the answer. So the next question is, which country ranks number one for women entrepreneurship? Okay, so this is also one of the important part, and as you know, there are the MCQs pattern in which they will have some question on easy level, some will be on moderate level, and some will be for difficult level. So the ranges of the difficulty level will be from from simple to moderate to difficult. So this is the India, Japan, China, and USA. So I know you know this answer very easy, that is USA. Which among the following is not a barrier in a path of women entrepreneurship? So first of all, read very carefully the question. It is said not a barrier. Okay. So first of all, you should know what are the barriers of women entrepreneurship and in which is not a barrier. Okay. So the options are lack of confidence, socio-cultural challenges, unaware about knowledge and skills of business administration, and fourth is none of these. So first is lack of confidence. As we have seen this, I have made the video on this. Lack of confidence is a barrier for women entrepreneurship. Then socio-cultural challenges and unaware, women are unaware about the knowledge and skills about the business administration. So all are three are the barriers in the path of women entrepreneurship. So the answer will be none of these. That means all three are barriers and none of these is a not a barrier in the path of women entrepreneurship. So this not and this none, you should be very much clear about it when the not is there, and what options will be there. If suppose there is not and none of these, so what is the meaning of that option, you should be very much clear about it. Then as I have told you, match the pair with appropriate option. Now in the project management you have feasibility study. Okay, and there are four types: technical feasibility, financial feasibility, personnel feasibility, and marketing feasibility. Now there is meaning in the part second, and you have to match with the appropriate option. Now read carefully. Technical feasibility. Now technical is related with the manufacturing process. Okay, so where is manufacturing process? Here it is. Okay, so manufacturing process, technical feasibility means machinery, raw material, utilities, processes, etc. Now financial which will be related with capital or related with the funds, etc. So see here, determining capital requirement for the project. Personnel. Now personnel means human or labor, workers. So personnel means it will be related with the workers, employees, etc. So see, the third option deals with organizational structure, people working in organization and their recruiting and training. So the third will be option. And marketing feasibility, the last. Okay, marketing will be related with the demand and supply or convincing to the or customer needs, etc. So this common sense you have to maintain in this exam. So the right option will be, you can see after that I have given the answer. The seventh is the period for medium term finance is, okay, 1 to 2 years, 2 to 5 years, 1 to 5 years, or 5 to 10 years. So medium term. So medium term 1 to 5. This type of questions will be there. Some questions will be related with the long forms. Okay, there are so many terms in which you are asked to state the long form of it. IPR stands for, and they will give the four options: industrial policy resolution, international policy requirement, industrial policy requirement, institute of policy requirement. So you should know the answer is industrial policy resolution. Or there will, or suppose there is one question in which the term is for example, the same example will have IPR. Okay, so they will give the definition of IPR, and in which P means, or suppose there is one concept in the for example, smart concept. There is one smart concept in industrial engineering, and in which S stands for, U stands for, or M stands for machinery. So they will ask, smart concept is used in industrial engineering, where M stands for. So M stands for, they will give the option men, machines, measurement, or maintenance, or anything M, and you have to give that correct option. So this type of questions may be included in your exam. Then I have told you NABARD is. So there will be, they will ask some definitions, or they will give the definition, and what does that call, you have to give the term. Okay, and in some questions they will give the term and you have to give the definition. Now there are four options. Okay, an apex development finance institution fully owned by government of India, which is mandated for providing and regulating credit and other facilities for the promotion and development of agriculture. Second is a sectoral and geographical concentration of enterprises faced with common opportunities and threats. Third is offers financial assistance for the production and marketing activities under one roof, with prompt clearance of the proposal with the minimum processing time, in addition to on the spot assistance in preparing the proposals and completing the formalities. So it will take 2 to 3 minutes to read, so you should be very much have concentration. And last option is all of these. So 99%, if there is a question of all of these, students without thinking they will tick the all of this, but it is not the good way to answer. Okay, you have to read first, and you should clear about what is it, because the examiners or the paper setting the person is also, they are very much clear that, or they are very much aware about it, that students will select all of these options, because 90% questions they think that all of this means the correct answer is D, but it is not like that. You should be very much careful. The correct answer for this is, it is an apex development financial institution. They may ask the long form of NABARD, or they will ask the objective of NABARD in the entrepreneurship. There are so many schemes they have explained for the entrepreneurship. There are governmental schemes like Rozgar Yojana, etc. is there, and they will ask the objective of each scheme, or they will ask why they have formed, or when they have formed, or what are the long form of that scheme, etc. questions will be 100% they will ask. Then the next question is, which of the following is problem of entrepreneurship? Now you should be aware about what are the problems. Okay, first of all you should know what is entrepreneurship, and then what is the problem of entrepreneurship. There are general problems, other financial problems, marketing problems, personnel problems. So many problems are there, and you have to read the options first. So first is poor management. Yes, poor management is also a problem of entrepreneurship. Is if there is not adequate management, so it will lead to have impact on entrepreneurship. Then inadequate infrastructure facilities, if you don't have any infrastructural facility, then it will lead to impact, or it will lead to have a negative impact on the entrepreneurship. Then inadequate capital. So to start a business you need capital. Okay, so if you don't have capital you cannot run a business, or it is a huge problem for entrepreneurs. So these three are the main problems of entrepreneurship. So here the answer is D. So read carefully the answer, and you should aware about all these options. Just don't look at the option and click without thinking. Read carefully, think about it, and many of the questions will be solved by having common sense only. You should read first. So these are some questions I have framed from your sim only. I have not taken from internet or any other sources. These questions are framed from sim only. Okay, so your sim, you have to read all the concepts very carefully. And the next, I will give you some tips like clear with basic concepts. Okay, definitions, you should know the definitions or authors. For example, who is the father of modern management, or who is the father of uh, scientific management or strategic management. There are, maybe there are some authors given in entrepreneurship, so you should know the authors, or you should know the definitions of basic concepts. Then steps, if there is any process and there is a steps, 2 to 3 steps or 8 steps, so you should know the sequence of that steps. Then examples, for example, advertising. Okay, in recruitment, advertising is internal source or external source. So there are again two types of advertisement: internal advertisement and external advertisement. So they will give some examples. Means advertising in the newspaper is dash dash type of recruitment. So you have to click for the external source. So these type of, so all these options are again related with this. Basic concepts should be cleared. Okay, so here I complete my video. I hope you cleared your doubt, and I will again make some videos on other subjects also. You will get the ideas, and I will prepare videos very soon. And I hope you have studied, and there was a long gap, and I hope you had started to study a long back, and just go through the same, and read carefully all the concepts and concentrate while reading the questions. Because when you read online, or when you read some questions on mobile or laptops, it is some you will have some confusion, or